Okay, there. All right.
Yes.
So, folks, because we're live, sometimes things happen, and it's nobody's real fault. It's just something that happens, and it was kind of interesting because it happened right at the time that you're about to get good and honest.
Yes.
So we're gonna face that off, and you can face getting good and honest, and you know our photographer's doing a great job, isn't she?
Absolutely, she
You
is.
know, now you know what she looks like, probably as well.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of cool. So go ahead,
It
wherever
is.
you're at.
Well, technically, if I had any advice for anybody out
That's
there
right.
that possibly felt the same way as I did as a child and growing up, you weren't alone. Kids can be brutal. They can be cruel. They can crush many, many dreams and hopes. Even your own family members can crush hopes. But you gotta be the change you want to see in yourself. And the bullying doesn't define you. Being told you're something does not define you. Unless you let it define you.
Which you did for many, many years.
Yes. I hid behind something I was completely not.
Okay.
And for that, many people did love that, but they only loved what that was. It was not the true me.
Right.
Yes.
But your wife saw right through it.
She's seen right through it.
You know, which is an amazing thing that women are able to see right through things, right?
Yes.
How many people do you think actually saw through this bullshit? I mean, this stuff.
There was quite a few, actually.
How many people called you on it
Not a single one.
until me?
Yes. Bill would have been the first one to call me on that one.
And the reason I did is because
I mean, there were
of what you
people
were
that
saying.
I probably didn't even know knew.
But it was because of what you were saying. You know,
Yeah.
the story that you were telling was not the person that you are.
No.
So that's why I called you.
The story I gave was one that was fabricated for many, many, many years.
So, I don't know whether people have noticed this, but I sure noticed that like his voice has been changing already, and that's a lot of work, man. I can't even
Yes.
imagine. It'd be like, you know, I can't even, you know, it's been such a habit for so long.
Well, it became a habit to talk. Normally, most of my friends were females.
Isn't that cool?
Coworkers, females. I have some male coworkers. Most of my job was female based at the time.
Well, that worked out easy for you, right?
It did. It
So
was
now when I
easy
call
to
you,
fit in.
so now when I call you a princess, what are you gonna say to me?
Well, you're a dickhead. Frankly.
Because you know that I'd be doing it as a joke, though, right?
Yes, I do.
Just to remind you that hey, you're not that person anymore.
True.
Right? Now, we've been through a lot together already.
Yes.
And we're going to continue to. We're going to continue to work on this. And we're going to continue to work on the 13 concepts that I've been working on.
Yes.
This was not easy for you.
No,
And it was a little anxious for doing it.
it was.
Was it worth it?
It was worth it in every sense of the word.
Right. So, now, anybody wants to get to know, what's the name again?
Ryu.
Ryu. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, you're always going to be Blue. But
Obviously.
your friends are going to call you Ryu. Maybe not me because I'll never freaking remember it.
They may not. They may still call me Blue.
And that's fine.
Which is fine. But they're going to see Blue as not the Blue that was before.
Right. Because you're becoming you.
Yes.
How's that feel?
It feels great to not put on a facade. To actually come out and say, this is me, you can either like it or shove it. I don't care.
Right on. Exactly. And you know what? That's the reality of it, isn't it?
Yes.
And we're gonna face this up with exactly that. I'm me. He's him. The camera person's her. That's the way it is.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Here's the deal. If people don't like it, what can they do? Now, deepen your voice and tell them exactly what they can do if they don't want to be part of your life now.
They don't want to be part of my life. They know where the fucking door is. Do not let it hit you in the ass on the way out of my fucking life.
Wow. Isn't that amazing? There might be a few people who do that, Blue. There might be some backlash on this. Shame on them.
That's okay. If you're gonna walk out of my life, you were nothing more than a season to me.
Wow. Did you hear that? Nothing more than a season. Which is exactly hashtag 19, right?
Yep.
That's the way it's become. But hashtag 19 changed your friggin' life, brother.
Yes. 2020 changed my entire life.
Right. And you, for the 2 weeks isolation, you became the person that you always wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
And now you get to train yourself to be able to speak different because you train yourself to speak like that.
Yes.
So now you got to train it all back and stuff like that. But you're always going to be Blue. The guy that everybody knew was deep inside, that loved and cared
Yes.
for. You're
Always going to be the loving, caring, compassionate guy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not going to take any shit from anyone.
Awesome.
I don't have to. I'm
Right.
old enough now to not have to deal with it.
I could see this guy wearing leather riding Harley one day. Holy crap.
Which I sport.
I support.
Many
Right.
leather jackets.
Yes. So, not the feminine ones then.
No.
We'd have to get him some,
Technically,
some
I
skull,
never had
some
any.
skull stuff, and get him wearing a skull cap maybe someday. And the reality is this.
That's on order.
Yeah, the reality is this, Blue. Now you get to tell your story, and the easiest thing to do is what?
Tell your own story.
That's the easiest thing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to add to it. You don't have to take away from it. Now you probably really rocked a few people's boats. What do you got to say to them? Do you care that all of a sudden they're like, holy crap, now I don't even know who I am? Or who that relationship I have with Blue? Does that matter to you?
Technically, depending how you look at it. Have I rocked the boat for good? Have I rocked the boat for negative? If I rock the boat for negative, I don't care. This is entirely 100% real me.
Now you're growing up.
I'm grown up. I don't have to deal with it.
Don't you wish that it could have been different?
I do. There are a lot of missed relationships from people who never got to know me. Ever.
And it's because you kept them away. We talk about that all the time.
Or
Peter,
they
whether-
ran because
Or they
they
ran.
thought I was something completely, or they heard something from somebody.
Yeah, I heard lots of things.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But I'm
I
the kind
mean,
of.
rumors are rumors.
But I'm the kind of person that, man, you've heard lots of rumors about me just for the last
course.
little while. I'm the biggest slut that ever walked the face of the earth Medicine Hat, and I'm a big old whore, and probably some of it's true.
Oh, yes.
But it's my story. It's not theirs.
Yeah.
And this is what you're saying too. This is
And-
your story.
It's a lot of looking deeper into a person
Right.
and finding what's really in their heart and in that outer shell that people may not like at first, but you grow to like that person.
Right.
I mean, if you don't, that's okay. That person doesn't have to be your friend.
All right. So I think we're done. You're really friggin' done, man. You're done with being picked on. You're done with people telling you who
Yes.
you are, and you're a man's man now, and you get the shirt, you get the T-shirt to prove it.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna let you keep that shirt.
as I figured.
Yeah. And you know what? That is from Beaver, Utah.
Yes.
Your dad has one.
Yes, he
and,
does.
And the thing is that you know what? This is the first day of the rest of your life.
And it's
And
one
I'm
I
proud.
look forward to.
I'm proud to be a friend.
Good, as am I.
Yeah. So you guys take care of yourselves, right?
Yes.
And Blue, have a great day.
Unless you have other plans.